Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
New York. Why do I have to be leaving you soon? Naku, back to the Philippines na naman. Hi, New York, the center of the universe. Unfortunately, I have to move to another planet. I am so sure when I go back home, necks will be turning towards my way, and they will all be whispering behind my backs. Oh, look! There is a New Yorker in Tondo!
Oh babe, manhid ka, wala makialam. Oh babe, manhid ka, manhid ka. Bet, pa naman kita, na. Visitors! All day visitors. Nothing but visitors. I'm beginning to feel like a society nation. Oh, Tony! Oh, Tony! I thought that you were in province.
Alingatang, was that you?
Yes, it is. Who do you think I am, Jessie Jola? Why?
You don't look like Alingatang.
I had my hair cut. Is it horrible?
No, you look wonderful. Alingatang, for a moment, I thought you were Kikay.
You're so palicaras ever. Come in,
Oh.
see it.
When did Kikay arrive, Alingatang? I didn't know that she had come from here.
That girl just arrived last Monday. And did you know what happened? She dragged me to the parlor, had my hair cut, eyebrows shaved, and my nails were manicured. And whenever I go to the market, I use lipstick. All my Kamares are laughing at me. People think that I am a loose woman because of my age. And I cannot argue with Kikay. And she insists that I must look like an Americana. Do you think that I look like an Americana?
You look just wonderful, Alingatang. And where is she now?
Who?
Kikay. Is she at home?
Yes, of course, she's at home. She's still sleeping.
Still sleeping?
Yes, she says that people in New York doesn't wake up before 12 o'clock.
It's only 10 o'clock now.
Besides, she's very, very busy since she came home. Welcome parties here, welcome parties there. She's spinning around like a top. Oh, Tony,
Yes, Alingatang.
you must not call me Alingatang.
Why not?
Kikay doesn't like it. She told me to tell people to call me Mrs. Mendoza. She told me that it is more civilized form of address, especially in front of Kikay. You must call me Mrs. Mendoza.
Yes, Aling. Yes, Mrs. Mendoza.
Well, just a minute, I will call Kikay. Oh, and Tony,
Yes, Aling. Yes, Mrs. Mendoza.
you must not call Kikay Kikay.
What shall I call her?
You must call her Francesca.
Francesca?
No, not Francisca, Francesca.
But why Francesca? Tony! Toy! You're the son of your father. You big Carabao. Meron ba tayo dyan?
Good to see you, old pal. Here, have a smoke.
I thought you're in Bulacan, partner.
I am. I just came here to say hello to Kike.
Tony, I've been hearing the most frightful things about that bird.
Why? It's Totoy.
Nina, my loves.
Oh, and Tony too. What's all this? A Canto Boy reunion?
We have come to greet the lady from New York.
So have I. Is she at home?
Alingapang is trying to work you out.
To wake her up? Is she still dreaming?
No, she's awake. She's still preparing. Good morning, Nana. Good morning, Totoy. Totoy, can you help me carry something?
Of course, Alinatang.
Well, Tony. Tony?
You shouldn't have come today, Nina.
Why not?
I haven't talked to Kike yet.
You haven't talked to Kika yet? I thought you were going to come here and tell her everything last time.
I lost my nerve. I didn't come last night.
Oh, Tony, Tony.
Oh, Tony. Use your head, Nina. Whoever heard of a man breaking off his engagement with a bird? It's not usual. And, my God, it's not easy.
Are you in love with Kika or with me?
Of course, I'm in love with you. I'm engaged to you.
Yes, and you were engaged to Kika too.
That was a year ago.
Oh, you wolf.
Nena, you know I love you. Only you.
How could you have the nerve to propose to me when you were still engaged to Kika?
I wish I had never told you. This is what I get for being honest.
Honest? You call yourself honest? Getting me to fall in love with you when you still belong to Kika?
I thought I didn't belong to Kike anymore. It was only a secret engagement anyway. I proposed to her before she left for America. And she said we must keep our engagement a secret until she came back. But when she had been there a couple of months, she stopped answering my letters. So I considered myself a free man again.
And you proposed to me.
Yes,
And then asked me to keep our engagement a secret.
because afterwards I found out that Kike is coming back.
Well, I'm tired of being secretly engaged to you. What fun is it being engaged when you can tell everybody?
Just give me a chance to talk with Kike. I explained to her everything. And then you and I will announce our engagement.
Well, you better hurry. I'm getting impatient.
The trouble is, how could I talk with Kike now?
Why not?
Well, you are here, and Toto is here. You don't expect me to joke Kike in front of everybody, do you?
You want Toto and me to play around?
No! Just give me a chance to be alone with Kike for a moment.
I'll take care of Toto.
That's good.
Just leave it to me.
Photo kayo dyan, hindi na kayo ng photo. Nina, my loves, have some photo.
Listen everybody, here comes Kike, but she prefers to be called as Francesca. Oh. Hello, you darling people. Lena, my sweet little girl, I've missed you. And Tony, my little pal with the valley. How are you, sweetie? And Totoy, my, how ravishing you look. Goodness, you look like a Tinder supermodel. But to sit down, everybody. Is this a town?
So tell us about New York.
New York, New York.
How long have you been there?
10 months, 7 hours, 4 days, and 21 minutes.
And she's still there in her dreams.
Plus, I feel as if I was still there. As though I had never left it. As though I had lived there all my life. But I look around me. And I realized that no, I'm not there. I'm not in New York. I'm here. Here. They tell me that I am home. Home? Which is home for me. This can't be home because my heart aches with homesickness. I feel myself to be an exile. Yes, spiritual exile. My spirit aches with its true home across the sea. Oh, New York, my own dear New York.
I don't think we ought to be here at all, boys.
Yes, we shouldn't disturb her.
And leave her alone with her memories.
Is that the girl we used to go swimming in the mud paddies? Ah, New York, my own dear New York.
Oh, you people can't understand at all.
Of course not. We've never been to New York.
Well, that's it exactly. Until you've been to New York, you can't understand ever. Oh, believe me, not to have lived in New York is not to have lived at all. The three of us over there, it doesn't stand for kid stuff and childish foolishness. It stands for higher and finer things. It stands for freedom.
I still prefer the tree that grows in Tondo. I second emotion.
So do I.
Oh, you funny children.
I really must go and say hello to our tree. You don't mind, Kika, do you?
Of course not, child. To go.
Totoy, will you come with me?
Yes, to the ends of the world.
No, darling. Just out to your dear little backyard.
Oh, the backyards of Tondo, the barong-barongs of my paho, the streets of Sibaco.
Listen, idiot. Are you coming with me or not?
Anywhere, my dream girl, anywhere at all.
Apparently, our tortoise still has the most terrific crush on Nana. Do wake up, Tony. What are you looking so miserable about?
Kikay, I don't know just how to begin.
Francesca. Just call me Francesca. A good beginning.
There is something I must tell you. Something very important.
Oh, Tony, forget all about it.
Forget!
That's the New York way. Forget. Nothing must ever be so serious. Nothing must come until now. Tonight, give all your heart. And tomorrow, forget. And when you meet again, smile, shake hands, just good sports.
What are you talking about?
Tony is only a child at that time.
When?
When you and I got engaged. Tony, I've changed a lot since then.
That was only a year ago.
For you, but for me, since a century. So much has happened to me since then. I've become a completely different person in just 1 year. More can happen to you in New York in just 1 year, Tony.
Listen, I don't want to talk about New York. Let's talk about our engagement.
And that's what we couldn't do, Tony. Not anymore.
Why not?
Tony, you got engaged to a girl named Hikay. And that girl doesn't exist anymore because she's dead. And the person you see before me is Francesca. Don't you see, Tony? I'm a complete stranger to you.
Now look here.
I'm sorry if I've hurt you, Tony. But I just wanted you to realize how ridiculous it would be to think that I could still be engaged to you.
I'm not going to sit here and be insulted.
Hush, Tony. Don't shout. Don't lose your temper. People in New York don't lose their temper. It's so uncivilized.
What do you want me to do? Smile and say thank you for slapping me in my face?
Yes, Tony. Be a sport. That's the New York way. Let's smile and shake hands and be just friends, Tony. I'm sure you'll find someone else. Someone more proper for you.
If you weren't a girl, I'd...
Hush, Tony. Hush. Don't lose your temper.
What's all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What were you two quarreling about?
Oh, we're not quarreling. Tony and I just decided to be just good friends and nothing all.
Tony, is it true?
Yes!
Oh, good. Now we can tell them.
Tell us what?
What's going on here?
Tony and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, we've been secretly engaged for a month.
A month? Why you?
I did try to tell you, Kikay. I was trying to tell you.
You unspeakable cad!
Hey, careful there. You're speaking to my fiancé.
He's not your fiancé!
Oh, no? And why not, huh?
Because he was still engaged to me when he got engaged to you!
Well, he's not engaged to you anymore. You just said so yourself.
Oh, but I didn't know about all this treacherous business! Oh, the shame of it! Getting engaged to you when he was still engaged to me! Do I look like the kind of girl who lets a man jilts her? Oh, you horrible, horrible, horrible monster!
Now remember, Kikay, it's uncivilized to lose one's temper. People in New York don't lose their temper.
I've never felt so humiliated in all my life like this! I'll teach you a lesson!
I told you to leave him alone. He's my fiancé.
And I tell you he's not. He's not. He's still my fiancé until I release him. I haven't released him yet.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're just being a dog in the manger.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself too! Stealing my man behind my back! What a pathetic whore!
What? What did you say?
Totoy, hold them apart!
You keep out of this or knock your head off!
Naku, lumalabas din yung pakatundo.
Shameless hussy!
Man
Totoy,
stealer!
stop, Kikay! Stop fighting! Stop! How dare you slap her?
What? She hit me first!
Look what you've done to her!
Are you trying to defend her? You never defended me!
Shut up!
I hate you! I hate you!
You shut up or I'll bust your mouth!
Hey, don't talk to Nina that way.
You get out of this!
He's more of a gentleman than you are. He defends me.
You take your hands off her.
You! I told you to get out of there!
Oh, Totoy, you saved my life.
Tony, wake up! Open your eyes!
Oh, get away from here!
Totoy, take me away from here.
Are you still engaged to him?
I hate him. I never want to see him again in my life.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Hey!
Don't you speak to me, you brute.
I wasn't talking to you!
Don't talk to me either. You insulted the woman I love.
Why, Totoy? Why have you never told me?
Well, you know now.
Congratulations!
Let's go, darling. I don't like the smell in here.
Now you've ruined my life. Are you satisfied now?
Excuse me? I have ruined your life? Isn't it obvious that you and your other woman ruined mine?
What you need is a good spanking.
Don't you come near me, you can't boy!
Don't worry, I wouldn't touch you with my 10-foot pole.
And I wouldn't touch you with my 20-foot pole either.
Just 1 year in New York and you forgot your old friend?
In just 1 year that I am in New York, what did you do? But when we got engaged, you swore to be true. You promised that you will wait for me. And I believed you. I believed you. You fickle.
What are you crying about? Be brave. Forget. That's the New York way.
Oh, Tony. I've been such a fool. I'm so sorry, Tony.
Well, I'm not. I'm glad I know what kind of person you are.
Oh, Tony. You're wrong. I'm not that kind of a person at all.
Oh, person is just a relative term, huh?
Yes, Tony. That was Francesca saying all those silly things. And Francesca exists no more. The girl standing before you is Kikay.
In that silly dress?
Yes, Tony, it's true. I'm Kikay. Remember me? We used to go swimming together when we were kids.
If I will remember, I am engaged to a girl named Kikay.
Yes, Tony, and you are still engaged to her.
Welcome home, Kikay. How was the trip?
Horrible. I couldn't wait to get back.
Like it in New York?
Give me Tondoan tayo.
Why are you not answering my letters?
Francesca wouldn't let me do it.
That misty girl. I'm glad she's dead.
Francesca! Frances! Oh, Tony, you're still here. Francesca, don't be angry. I can't live without it.
Inay, I'm not Francesca.
Huh?
I'm Kikay.
Huh? But Francesca, why Kikay?
That was Francesca, like Natang, and Francesca is dead. The girl sitting beside me is Ikikay.
Okay, fine, I give up.
I'm sorry, darling. Can I have this Harlem Shake with you?
Delighted, madam.
Con los terroristas. Con los terroristas. El
Why Francesca?
No, it's not Francesca. Francesca.
Oh, Tony. Use your head, Eda. How? As from the good to see you, but thankful. Thanks. Ayaw lagi ko gingi, ha? Kaya ang be insulted.
Hush, Tony.
You get out of this!
He's more than this. You never defended me.
Shut up! I hate
I hate you. I hate you.
Shut up or bust your mouth! Hey, don't talk to me like that!
con los terroristas. El
Tabang! Huwag pa tayo mga ako magtanong.
Yeah.
Yaban mo kay plakaon ka. Magunit na electric ako. Ay, may hado electric.
May bukat kayo eh. Grabe ba mag-act ka? Hindi, ganihan na diyan. Naglaway na ko.
Pero to, Marty.
Wala yung kopi na. Grabe, di ba? Isa dyan ka po.
Uy, ate. Pagkaon.
Powder mo,